It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Philadelphia begins the game with the basketball. Beyond the arc for three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw good for Giannis. It's a three-point play as the Bucks add to their lead. Simmons with it. Down three. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Deep right corner. Joel Embiid, huge block. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And a throwdown.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. And count the basket inside.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads 5. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo, open look. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
In the front court comes Simmons. They trail by 7. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First free throw is good.
For the 76ers, number 1, Mike Scott.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Giannis with it up top. Up 5. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Sixers have the basketball. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down.
Milwaukee.
And gets both to drop at the line.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 3. To Korver. Here comes the screen. Giannis Antetokounmpo looking good. 4 for 5.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Giannis with it up top. Leads 4. To Gasol. The shot clock for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo. His first effort off the mark. Richardson to Simmons. The drive right to the basket. To the outside, to Richardson for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
George Hill to Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oh, emphatic slam.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Matthews to Antetokounmpo. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hill into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Gasol to Antetokounmpo. To Korver. Shot clock winding down. Joel Embiid with the block. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 41,
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. We played one in Wisconsin with the Bucks on top here on their home floor. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Antetokounmpo. No good. Fires the 3, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Gets it to go. Didn't have many choices there. Lets it fly. Sixers control it. Simmons. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His team up by 1. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
And look out, he was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Shot from in close, no good. Smith into the front court. Down a point. And count the basket.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Bledsoe to Hill. To Middleton. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Bledsoe with it up top. They're down 3. To George Hill. To Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Bledsoe shot misses. 4-3. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hill. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Has a look. Middleton off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Nothing going here on that drive. Harris. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Bledsoe. Over to the right side. George Hill to Middleton. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Robin Lopez swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a chance. Bledsoe shot off the mark. To Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. Not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Bucks basketball. George Hill. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Goaltending's called. Count the bucket. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Deep three at the buzzer. First half in the books. The 76ers have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. It's obvious how these guys score the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bucks aren't down by too much at the half. And when the losing team is shooting this well from the field, you know you're in for a special night. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Assists.
During the first half of action, we saw a lot of isolation basketball. As a result, the total number of assists between these squads are on the low side. I'm not so sure that's going to change in the remaining half.
Player of the half.
Simmons has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
The Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Nothing going here on that drive. Giannis for two. Deep two there, won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Richardson. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1. For the Milwaukee.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for two shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, counted. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Simmons with it. Leads just a point. And a putback slam.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Joel Embiid pins it. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Bledsoe. Eric Bledsoe. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Simmons, knocked loose. Bucks have it. Rebound cleared by Philly. Nice pass to set things up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo to Middleton. From long range. And it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Count the basket at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Joel Embiid rejects it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Simmons into the front court. Up 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Embiid. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 5. Tobias Harris snatching it out of the air. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Tobias Harris. Time to shuffle things up. Lopez. To Hill. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He's now 4 for 6.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Simmons goes to the left side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And the rebound taken by Lopez. To George Hill. Runner here won't go down. Cash is in for 2.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Hill across the timeline. 5-point game. Korver to Hill. Brook Lopez. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Harris to Embiid. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good. The follow won't go either. Bucks at the controls. Hill. Download this all. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. The monster stuff.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Simmons to Horford. Robin Lopez tips it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Hill into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Lopez. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Trying to cash in. Shot by Lopez off the mark. That ends the third quarter. The Bucks with the lead. This has been a battle thus far. A 1-point game as we get things back going. Here in the fourth.
Everyone gets free pizza. Timeout. Philadelphia. Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. Bucks at the controls. To Bledsoe. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Tobias Harris able to recover with the block. Josh Richardson, he missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
To Adetokunbo.
Hey, you got the screen right.
Offensive board. Al Horford with a piece.
Just erasing mistake. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Gasol. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Giannis Antetokounmpo knocks it down off the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Simmons to Richardson. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Giannis with it up top. Leads a bucket. And he's going to the free throw line.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 66% in this contest. First try at the line, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Simmons with it. His guys down 3. No good. Defense catching a break there. The follow won't go either. Giannis in control of the basketball. He'll run the offense. It goes down.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Horford. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
Chris Middleton, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. Misses the first. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Into the front court comes Simmons. The deficit is 6. Nice finish at the rim.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Curling inside, throws it down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, he had it. Giannis with it up top. Up by 6. Beyond the arc for 3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Horford to Simmons. Driving right to the basket. Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Antetokounmpo couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Time for some new personnel into the game. Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 6. Got it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To George Hill. Middleton. Oh, a lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Simmons to Richardson. For 3, and Josh Richardson knocks down a wide open look.
The body language was so bad in the first half. After every missed shot, your head went down. Now, your head is to the sky, and I like the confidence.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Giannis! Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Screen coming. Shot from the lane won't go. Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim. Now a whistle. Now we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Deep 3 at the buzzer. Yes! 3 for the win at the buzzer. My goodness! It came down to one shot. He stepped up and buried it to win the ball game.
NBA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Bucks couldn't have ended this game more dramatically. They got the victory on a buzzer beater, and the celebration was pretty memorable. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Milwaukee Bucks. The 76ers lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment. They definitely put in the effort down low, but it ultimately wasn't enough to turn the tide in their favor. Check out the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Antetokounmpo really turned this game into a spectacle with all of the block shots. He put together an amazing combination of timing and awareness to provide some excellent highlights.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Milwaukee Bucks. On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.